Do you know someone who bends the truth occasionally? How about someone who lacks critical knowledge or the skill to do their job well? While the first question seems like it's addressing honesty and the second one appears to deal with performance, both are components of your credibility. Credibility can be strengthened over time, but I believe its real value is in generating a positive first impression, since it can be created in an instant, even from your brand's first interaction with a potential customer. Credibility, in the absence of someone knowing your track record, allows people to give you the benefit of the doubt. It helps potential customers overcome decision friction, an imperceptible hesitation that might hold people back from committing to you or your brand. Credibility blends our integrity and our capabilities. We sometimes think that integrity is our ability to keep our word. Keeping our word is just a piece of what integrity is all about. The real measure of integrity is how closely aligned our values are with our actions. Do I act in a way according with what I believe is right? For instance, if a brand says it believes in treating all people equally but pays female employees less than it pays male employees, is equality a credible value for that brand? No. Credibility also includes our abilities, our skills, our talents, knowledge, the tools that help us get results. They're the qualities that inspire confidence that we'll be able to accomplish a job that somebody needs us to do. When our credibility is on display, it's influencing whether people see us as more or less trustworthy. And each interaction is an opportunity to form a strand of trust. Bring enough of those strands together and they add up to something tangible, a strong connection capable of bringing people closer to us. If the strands are few or weak, people will stay at a distance from us, either emotionally or professionally, meaning they're less likely to want to do business with us. How can a brand become more credible to others? I suggest the following two paths to start. 1. Know your destination. And 2. Know what you're really good at. When you know your end goal, you're able to ensure every action, every decision is a step in the right direction. And this cohesiveness brings positive first impressions that create credibility. It includes the messaging and design of your website, how you train employees so that they can speak with authority and act skillfully. And you have to know the outcomes you and your product and service are really good at delivering. This allows you to focus and excel on those outcomes. And you don't have to try to be something that you're not. That kills credibility. So how can individuals like me or you become more credible? Here are a few ways that you can build instant credibility. First of all, know your stuff and be able to explain it so that people can understand the details. Be an authority on the subject matter that you're talking about. Another thing you can do is keep your commitments. Follow through. That builds those strands of credibility which turn into trustworthiness. What else can you do? Tell the whole truth. Have you ever heard somebody justify a less than forthcoming explanation by saying, well, it's technically accurate? That's a credibility killer because some facts or details have been intentionally left out. Be more precise. Some people speak in exaggerated terms without intending to deceive, but how do I know when they really mean what they're saying if everything sounds hyperbolic? And if you want to be more credible to others tomorrow, start by being more credible to yourself today. Make and keep commitments to yourself, both personally and professionally. Do you have a friend or colleague who says they're going to do something for themselves, but they fail to follow through? How can you trust them to do anything for somebody else if they won't do it for themselves? By creating a pattern of commitment keeping, we build our trustworthiness to others and ourselves. Credibility is the sum of our abilities and our values. And while we go to school to learn knowledge and practice our business skills every day, we don't often talk about how we set our own core values. If you want to establish your business's core values, I suggest you start with a mission. You can download a mission statement builder from our website. See the link in the show notes below. And be sure to watch part 3 of this series, Track Record.